Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today News. From our New York studio, I'm Victoria Lane. We begin with rising international tensions over Iran after U.S. President Donald Trump warned of what he called very strong action if Iranian authorities proceed with threatened executions of protesters. Speaking to U.S. media, President Trump said Washington could respond decisively should Tehran carry out hangings amid ongoing nationwide demonstrations. Human rights groups say the protests have drawn global condemnation and involve deadly crackdowns. Iran has dismissed the warnings, calling them a pretext for military intervention and accusing the United States of seeking regime change. European nations have also voiced outrage, summoning Iranian envoys and warning of further sanctions over reported human rights abuses as unrest continues across the country. Next, questions are growing in Washington over a mysterious device possibly linked to Havana syndrome. According to CNN sources, the U.S. Department of Defense has spent more than a year testing equipment purchased through an undercover operation that investigators believe could be connected to the unexplained neurological illness affecting U.S. diplomats, intelligence officers, and troops. Homeland Security investigations reportedly acquired the device for millions of dollars in the final days of the Biden administration. The technology produces pulsed radio waves and contains some Russian components. While officials fear similar devices may already be circulating internationally, both the CIA and Pentagon have declined detailed public comment as studies continue. Turning to Southeast Asia, a deadly accident has shocked Thailand. A construction crane collapsed onto a moving passenger train in Nakhon Ratchasima, killing at least 22 people and injuring dozens more. Authorities say the crane, part of a high-speed rail project, fell onto the train while it was in transit, causing several carriages to derail and briefly catch fire. Emergency crews rushed to rescue passengers trapped in the wreckage, with around 195 people believed to have been on board. Officials have warned the death toll could rise as injured passengers receive treatment, while a full investigation is now underway. Back home, Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb says the government has handed over 24 state-owned enterprises to the Privatization Commission in a major push to curb fiscal losses. Speaking from Islamabad, officials said these enterprises have been costing the national exchequer nearly 1 trillion rupees annually. Aurangzeb acknowledged that some multinational companies have exited Pakistan due to high taxes and energy costs, but urged remaining firms to modernize to stay competitive. He also noted that 20 new foreign investors have entered Pakistan over the past 18 months. Defending closures such as the Utility Stores Corporation and Pasco, the minister said privatization was essential to economic reform. The government's fiscal balancing continued with fresh approvals by the Economic Coordination Committee. The ECC has sanctioned supplementary grants worth 24 billion rupees for key programs, including defense services, customs infrastructure along the Indus River, and digital connectivity projects. Additional funds were approved for the Federal Board of Revenue to establish enforcement stations and for transport support for special needs children attending an autism center. A committee has also been formed to negotiate a settlement with Asia Petroleum Limited over its pipeline agreement, as officials manage legal and financial obligations amid tighter public spending. Meanwhile, relief is on the way for farmers in Punjab after the federal government allowed exports of potatoes and quinoa through alternative routes. The decision follows intervention by Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz, as growers faced falling prices due to surplus production and border disruptions with Afghanistan. To get a clearer picture, we go now to our correspondent Drake Rowland in Punjab.
Farmers across central and southern Punjab say the export approval could be a lifeline after weeks of financial strain. Growers in Sahiwal, Okara, Pakpatan, and Kasur report prices had dropped below production costs, forcing some to consider reducing future crops. Provincial officials confirm Punjab produces around 95% of Pakistan's potatoes and quinoa, making export access critical. Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz says she is coordinating closely with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif to ensure smooth implementation. A high-level committee led by Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar is expected to focus on long-term export facilitation.
Thank you, Drake. And finally, sports news. The Pakistan Cricket Board has officially announced the schedule for Australia's T20 International Tour of Pakistan. All 3 matches will be played at Lahore's historic Gaddafi Stadium, with the first game on January 29th, followed by fixtures on January 31st and February 1. Each match will begin at 6 p.m. local time, with the toss at 5:30 p.m. Australia's squad is set to arrive in Lahore on January 28th as both teams prepare for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup in 2026. PCB officials have urged fans to turn out in large numbers for what promises to be a thrilling series. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Victoria Lane.